My mom and pregnant sister pushed to delay my lake wedding, but I set the date and won't budge. I'm in a hard spot. My fiancé and I want our wedding to feel like a relaxed family trip, not a production. Picture my parents' quiet lake, chairs on the grass, a grill, cousins swimming, vows at sunset on the dock. We first chose June 26th, the day we met. When I told my family, my sister already had a vacation and couldn't move it. I didn't fight it. I shifted. We picked June 4th or 9, so both sides could travel. I told everyone to save the dates. For months, I checked lists, sent emails, and paid deposits for a photographer, tents, chairs, and a sound system. My fiancé's parents booked flights and a cabin. Her brother got time off. I bought lights and made a sleeping map. Every message said June 4th or 9, lake house. Last night, Dad FaceTimed me and turned the screen to an ultrasound. I yelled and clapped. I'm going to be an uncle. Then I asked my sister when she's due. May 1st, she said, and added, so we have to talk about your wedding. I thought she meant she might not make it. I said we can FaceTime you in and set a chair with your name. Her mouth fell open. My mom said, or we can move it to September. My chest got hot. My fiancé shook her head. I said we should talk later and went back to baby names. When the call ended, I sat on the kitchen floor and cried. I'd already moved once for my sister's vacation. For 7 months, I built around the new week. I kept receipts in a folder. My fiancé built around it. Her family booked around it. I didn't want to change again. The next morning, I checked contracts. Moving meant losing the photographer deposit and paying new tent fees. Flights would change. I called my brother. He said I wasn't wrong and he'd stand with me. We planned to talk to Mom together. The plan was simple. The lake week stays. We'd offer a quiet room for the baby, rides, or FaceTime, but the date would stay. I wrote notes so I wouldn't forget and tried to breathe. My hands shook. That plan didn't happen. Mom called first. What did you decide? I told her I'm not moving the wedding. She was upset, then said she understood. I felt relief for 1 second. Then, talk to your sister. She's coming even if she's 1 month postpartum. Relief vanished. I said I wasn't asking my sister to do that and I wouldn't force her. No, she's coming, Mom said. We argued. Forcing a new mom to travel wasn't fair. Her tone sharpened. I asked her to call back calmer. She kept pushing. I said I wouldn't be yelled at and hung up. Right after, she texted she was disappointed I went to my brother and that I was making drama. I walked a block. My fiancé handed me water. I tried my sister. Declined. I texted. The date stays. Months of plans. Money down. Guests set. Flights set. A day later, my sister wrote, your dates aren't locked. It's just telling her family. I hope the hassle is worth it. My face went cold. I said we had deposits and travel set. That we already moved once for her, and this is the plan. I asked her to hear me out first. She replied, no excuses. Move it later in summer. You're choosing not to include me. That hurts. I said I'm not excluding her and offered FaceTime again. I reminded her I changed dates for her vacation. Imagine if I told her to push her wedding. I typed slowly and hit send. She answered, I would move in a heartbeat. That's the difference between us. I stared at that line. My brother said, offer the 26th and see. So I tested whether it was timing or being first. I asked about June 26th, the original date, and said we'd shift back if it worked. She said no. Her vacation is still on the 26th. That trip is less than 3 weeks after my current date. That gap felt small. Traveling with a 1-month-old and a 6-week-old didn't seem different. It felt like the rule was simple. My plans move. Hers don't. I opened my laptop and checked again. Photographer deposit locked. Tent deposit locked. Chairs locked. Sound system locked. Flights locked. I messaged both families. We love you. The wedding is June 4th through 9th at the lake. Please plan what makes sense for you. I also texted my sister. I'm not moving the date. I'm not asking you to travel with the baby. I'm offering FaceTime or whatever helps. If you come, great. If not, I understand. She didn't reply. I put the phone face down and stepped outside. Cool air. A bird on the fence. My head cleared. Back inside, I opened the seating file, the grocery list, the playlist. I checked the grill, ice, towels, life jackets, and sent final payment dates to my fiancé. She said, let's focus on the day we want. I nodded, sad and steady. The lake week stays. I didn't answer more texts. I muted the group chat, circled June 4th, and set a reminder to order ice and a simple flower arch. Then I confirmed with vendors for my own piece, closed the laptop, and let the phone buzz on the table. I listened to it hum. I want a calm, loving day. I'm done moving my wedding. Now my relatives are saying I'm ruining the vibe by not bending. Was I wrong?